Hello folks, listen, me again, on to torture you, but I want to give you some advice. Being the time of the year it is, very popular for dogs, cats, rabbits, guinea pigs, all your little animals getting very anxious around Halloween. There's many products on the market that help control the anxiety of dogs, cats and all those animals we have at home. Many of those products are either made with a natural plant called valerian, or as many of you would know, lavender. Both have very good calming properties and do work. What I like about the Serene Market Channel VETIQ products are these are slightly different makeup. Ingredients in this tryptophan help actually control serotonin. So by controlling serotonin, what happens is, rather than the pet getting anxious, a bit like ourselves, if you control the serotonin, you're actually treating the source and not the symptom. With each of these products, that same process is in the ingredients. And from the soft treats that we have here, which are absolutely tremendous and superb, that they're nice and chewable and not a tablet, so it's much easier for you to administer. Dogs tend to like these and absorb these much better. Going across the range, we actually have them in similar in the small healthy treats for small animals. We have the joint tablets for dogs and cats, and obviously they're done in two sizes. Depending on the size of the dog, different amount of tablets are administered. We also have in drop form, where you can drop the drops into the water as well. And one really good product that I have is this calming ointment. Now, this is very unique in what it does. This little cream, you just squirt on the end of the dog's nose, and the dog will naturally lick. And as the dog absorbs, he then calms down. Again, you don't have the stress of worrying about is he drinking his water, are they taking the tablets. This product, now different dogs have different levels, same as us humans have different levels of anxiety. So you may need to administer this maybe up to 3 times. But try, if you're experiencing dogs anxious over the coming weeks, and you know it's getting dark, put this on maybe 5-6 o'clock. And then again, just assess how the dog's behaving, and if you need to, just repeat it, but not overdose it. You can't really overdose it, but you don't need to put lots and lots of it on. It's very easily administered and very effective. This will calm the dog down a lot and hopefully help him absorb the period of when folk are letting off fireworks. Another little product in the range is the diffuser, the cat diffuser. Now, you've seen these with many other companies where it's a plug-in and you put then the diffuser in the top. This one from Market Chapel is absolutely fantastic, and this just absorbs in the air, a bit like your Glade, and you just take that and that will absorb through the moisture and the heat in your house, and that releases the same aroma, and that will help control the cat. Again, best to have it around. It doesn't need the expense of being plugged in. And what you do once that's done, you take that out and you can replace it by the little replacement diffuser. Same idea. And you pop that one back in. Okay. Very effective. These things, I will say, they do not work instantly. You do have to prepare, and if you prepare prior to fireworks time, you will see that the dog and cat should be able to behave more relaxed around the home. And one other wee thing that I just want to touch on before I finish is people tend to think these products are only peak sales around Halloween time. These are actually very good for taking the dog or cat or your animal to the vet. Again, if you know when the dog is going to the vet, just pop a little tablet in or a bit of cream or some drops into the water, and the dog will absorb them, and hopefully that journey to the vets will be much calmer. Folks, all these products can be found in most pet shops in the country. And I very much doubt that you'll be disappointed if you get behind these, because they're not, don't need administered by a vet, and they are very effective. Thanks for your time. Bye.